Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. Today, it is a doubleheader against Legia Warsaw in the Europa League first knockout round. But first, before we get to that, hold on, I've just seen it's going to be -7 degrees in Poland. That's certainly not warm. Before we get into the Legia games, we've played a couple of games pre-mid-season break, and also the transfer window has happened, and I've made a big balls up. 2 games have been played in between episodes. First up was a 2-0 victory against Gorisha, Enzo Leon and Clayton Augusto with the goals. And then our first draw of the season came at the hands of Domzele. It was a 1-1 draw. Shamar Nicholson with the goal for Domzele, a missed penalty as well for Agim Ibrahimi. Luka Zahovic with the goal for us, but it has dropped points, but we are still way ahead of everyone in the league. We are currently 16 points clear of second place Gorisha, but our goal difference is absolutely ridiculous. 4 players have left the club in between episodes. First up is Daniel Rosero, who I think I mentioned in the last episode. He's gone to Atletico Nacional in Colombia. We've got a bit of money for him, £275,000. He just wasn't playing, so I thought, let's move him on. Next up is Nigerian striker Peter Chinedu. He has signed for Dinamo in Croatia. Importantly for him, he has a 50% sell-on fee, so any future fees, we will be getting half of them, at least the ones directly to Dinamo. Now the 2 transfers that are somewhat more regrettable. First up is Dante Robles, the Peruvian central defender, has signed for Bournemouth in, I believe they're still in the Premier League. They are in the Premier League. He's come off the bench once for them already. He's gone for £500,000, potentially raising to £1 million. We do have a 50% sell-on in there for him. Basically, he wasn't playing enough games for me, and every game he did seem to play, he wasn't very good. So, Dante Robles has left. This is the one that I'm now regretting. Juraj Kuzma, our goalkeeper, our number 1 goalkeeper for the last 2 years, has signed for Huddersfield. He's actually picked up an injury since he's gone there. £2.5 million will be the overall fee after various sell-ons. We do have a 50% sell-on fee as well. The reason why I'm a little bit annoyed that I've sold him is because our substitute goalkeeper is injured and the other ones aren't very good. So yeah, Gregor Sorkan is our substitute goalkeeper. He's actually our best goalkeeper currently in the team. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. So against Legia, we are going to have to be playing a child. 14 players have joined the club. Yes, 14. I'm not going to go through them in terms of how much money we've spent on everyone. I'm just going to go flying through them very quickly. Michael Quispy is the first one in. Peruvian central midfielder, attacking midfielder / striker. He's a shadow striker. Dusan Lasina has signed from Red Star, a Serbian right-back who looks pretty good. Kazakh defender Sergei Ulshin has signed. I bought him mainly because he's from Kazakhstan, but he's got a bit of potential. Another Peruvian to sign is Gabriel Niera. He has joined from Cantaleo, maybe. He's a right-sided fullback. He's pretty good. He might get some football. To keep Armenian Jan some company, Meher Petrosyan has signed from Chirac. He is an Armenian central defender, a little bit of potential, not great, but then again, nor's Armenian Jan. Another Peruvian to sign is Orlando Silva. The central midfielder has signed from Bolognese, and he is immediately going to go out on loan. He's alright, he's probably not going to get too much football with us. We've actually signed a Slovenian as well, Peter Krajunk. Peter Krajunk, there you go, from Olympia has signed. He's 19 years old. He is a central midfielder / shadow striker. He's got 4.5 star potential ability, and he's Slovenian. Croatian winger who is actually going to get retrained to be a striker, Renato Ivancic, has signed from Lokomotiva. He is immediately, like I said, going to get trained up to be a striker. He's not a very good winger. We don't play wingers anyway, so that's my plan for him. Sebastian Gonzalez Bettalini, the Uruguayan left winger who is currently training up to be a shadow striker, has joined from Plaza Colonia. He's not that good, and it doesn't help that he's from Uruguay, so he counts as a foreign player. Loic Francois, the French winger, has signed. I don't even know where he's come from. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. He is going to get retrained up to be a left back. I don't think it's going to work. Another Uruguayan to sign is Hugo Mendes from Juventud de la Piedras, sure. He has signed. He's going to get retrained as well, probably to be either a shadow striker or to be a striker. One of our better signings is David Tobias. He is a Czech striker. He's come in for £700,000. He's got some great stats on him there. Finishing of 15, anticipation of 13 as well. He's quick, off the mark, 16 acceleration. They are dropping. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because of his hip injury. And another player who I am quite happy with is Colombian central defender Andres Cifuentes. He has signed for just £300,000 from Julia, who I want to say are a Colombian side. He's got 5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability, but he's probably going to be playing a fair bit of football. And finally, because we sold our number one goalkeeper, I had to panic and loan in a new goalkeeper. So Jonas Lossell is here until the end of the season on loan from Huddersfield. Annoyingly, he signed a day after the Europa League squads were registered, so he's not in the squad. I was hoping he'd join slightly quicker. He didn't, so yeah, we're going to have to play a pretty terrible goalkeeper. A few other bits to mention as well. Ibrahim, Zan Klomanic, Armenian Dian, Hussein Al-Khaibari, and Renato Ilicic have all gone out on loan to various places. Armenian Jan, by the way, I loaned him out because I realised, as much as he scored some goals for us, he's not very good. This time last year, we were in a similar situation in the Europa League knockout rounds, but we were unfortunate enough to draw Juventus, who somehow didn't qualify through their Champions League group. Today, we have Legia, and I think we can win this, although our goalkeeper will be terrible. The starting lineup then we are going to go for, it's a mess, specifically defensively it's a mess. In goal is Thomas Rosval, the Swedish player. Andres Cifuentes will be making his debut. Nathan and Enzo Leon will also be part of the back three. Gabriel Niera will be making his debut as the right back. Mario Marin has shifted over to be the left back because, what's his chops? Peter Kovac, that's his name, has gone and got himself suspended. Roman Fisser had returned from his injury, his weird injury spell that he had at the start of the season. Alex Pilar is also there in the midfield with him. Parfait Guigon will be just behind Leo Bonatini and Luka Zahovic on the bench. Matic Pilar is there. Sinisa Haramustek, who has 17 goals to his name so far this season. 9 in the league, 7 in the Slovenian Cup. In 2 games in the Slovenian Cup, he scored 7 goals. I want to bring him in, but he's still slightly injured. We do have a bit of an injury crisis as well, as you can tell. Like Gregor Sorkan is quite an important player to not be able to feature in this. Thomas Rosval, by the way, this guy, that's my goalkeeper. He'll probably be my goalkeeper until the end of the season. I like the fact that he's got decent teamwork, decent determination. I don't like the fact that his potential ability is only 3.5 star. If Rosval does not have a good game, on the bench we do have Sadiq Adegboyega, who is a Nigerian goalkeeper. He's also rubbish, but apparently he's just as good. He's still currently 2-star ability. His potential isn't much better than Rosval's either. I wanted to play Rosval because we spent £1 million on him, and I feel like I need to somehow try and claim that was worthwhile. Speaking of Rosval, he's kicked the ball to Cifuentes on his debut. Nathan, Fisser, Alex Pilar across to the left-hand side to Marin, Luka Zahovic. Luka Zahovic holds up the ball back to Marin, the right footer playing on the left-hand side. Pilar, cross-field ball to Niera, the Peruvian. Going to run it down. No, he doesn't. He's gone for goal for some reason, and a television save from the goalkeeper. 3 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. The highlight is carrying on, though. Antolic forward to that man's name. Roman Fisser gets the ball, though. Alex Pilar in the centre circle. Not a great pass, but Niera keeps it in play. Niera kicks it in to one of the Legia players, and now Legia Warsaw can run forward with the ball. Kante. Don't be N'Golo Kante. Antolic has a go. Hits it centimetres wide off the post. That cannot be N'Golo Kante, can it? Throw on for Legia. Forward. In the middle now. Antolic with the ball. I can say his name. Number 8. Nizgoda. This man. Kulinovic. Header by that man. What a save by the goalkeeper. We've hit it wide. They've hit it wide. Cifuentes blocks the shot. It's not looking good at the moment. Antolic with the corner. Hopefully we're going to clear it. It's gone all the way through. Cifuentes does clear it. And it is 12 minutes in and it's all Legia so far. Niera with a throw on. Forward to Luka Zahovic. Needs Niera to make a run. Lovely back heel. Niera's cross in is going to find not a single one of our players and finds the Legia goalkeeper. Kochalski holds the ball in his hand. Kicks over the halfway line. Hopefully it's going to come back towards him. Luka Zahovic gets the ball. Zahovic spins, finds Parfait Guigon into the area, takes a few touches. It's terrible. It's gone in anyway. We are 1-0 up. We've got an away goal as well. Parfait Guigon is the one to score the goal with a slide tackle, might I add. It was a slide tackle. We're 1-0 up in Poland. Something you need to know about Parfait Guigon, he has signed another new contract and his minimum fee release, that's what it's called, has been removed. So, Guegon isn't going anywhere. That's why he's still at the club. Header forward from Cifuentes. Alex Pila. Ball forward to Leo Bonatini. Ball inside to the bandaged Luka Zahovic. Zahovic is hopefully going to make it 2-0. Doesn't do it. Drags his shot wide. Rosval with the goal kick across to Enzo Leon, the Peruvian. We've got a few Peruvians in our side now. It's because I told my scouts to scout Peru. They found a lot of people from Peru who were good at football. Bonatini to Marin. Marin on the left-hand side, got 2 Legia players for company, somehow keeps the ball. Alex Pila. Pila to Guegon, back flick to Zahovic. Bonatini's into the area. Is he going to make it 2? He does make it 2. We are looking good already. 35 minutes in, 2-0 to the good. Fisser with a free kick 2 minutes after we've scored our second goal. Fisser gets the ball back. Number 7 cannot find Marin. Cleared upfield, but hopefully we're going to get the ball back. Leon all the way back to Nathan as part of that back 3. Back to Leon. Leon's forward to Pila. Guegon now with the ball. Niera. First time ball forward, can't get it past his man. Fisser back to Niera. Alex Pila to Leo Bonatini. Across to Mario Marin. Alex Pila again, first time pass, Guegon chests it down, and parfait, Guegon has made it 3-0, 37.5 minutes on the clock. We are racking up the away goals. Throw on for Niera to take into the penalty area. It's not a great throw, but then again, they never are. Are Legia Warsaw going to clear it upfield, or is it going to be another attack for us? Kante with the ball on the halfway line for Legia Warsaw. Holds up the ball, runs back. He's being forced backwards by Marin, all the way back to the goalkeeper, Kachalski. Edge of his area, kicks it over the halfway line. It's not going to come back to them just yet, though. Forward to Kante. Antolic in the middle. Antolic, I think, is probably one of their best players. Kante on the right-hand side. Bit of space, crosses it in. It's going to go in, isn't it? It has gone in. Nizgoda with a goal. Jose Kante, that's his name. It's not N'Golo, it's Jose Kante. It's 3-1. Fisser with a free kick. It's just before half-time. Header clear. Header even further clear. Antolic is going to run onto it. Is it going to be 3-2 just before half-time? Or are we going to steal the ball back from them? It looks like it might be 3-2 because Kante's got 3 players to pick from. It doesn't matter who he goes for. It is going to be 3-2. We fell apart defensively there. Is it going to be 3-all before half-time? Hold on, what's going on here? Remy's had a go. It is 3-3. What the hell's happened there? Well, a flurry of activity in the final 44, 45 and 47 minutes. They scored all 3 of their goals. That is not good. Aggressively, I'm far from pleased because, every time I be aggressive, we seem to get a decent performance. Rosval with a goal kick 1 minute into the second half. It's not a good sign that there's already highlights. Leon, ball upfield for Luka Zahovic, who isn't going to run onto it. Remy with the ball, plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper, Kachalski. A lot of their highlights start with their goalkeeper, and he just smashes it upfield. Doesn't look like this one is going to do that, though. On the left-hand side for Legia. Antolic plays it across to Kante, who's had a very good game, I think. Plays it across, switches the flanks. Pasquito, maybe? Hlustic crosses in. Nice go to him. That man, effort wide. Defensively, we are not doing very well at all at the moment. 51 minutes now. Bonatini holds up the play, plays it all the way back to Roman Fisser. Cross field, finds the Bulgarian Marin, tries to get to Pila. Pila is going to run onto it, crossed in, Bonatini is there. What a save it is from the goalkeeper. It is going to be a corner. Fisser is going to be taking the corner. Where is it going to go? 6-yard box? Usually is 6-yard box. It is cleared, and now Kante can get it clear further. Right, I'm going to do a sub. Zahovic is going to come off for Matic Pila, because Pila is a good little footballer. Zahovic also is wearing a bandage around his head. Cifuentes is going to come off for Dumbaya, who, Tongo Dumbaya, isn't a defender. Balls. Klemenic isn't really a centre-back either. He is, but you know what? No, Dumbaya is going to play there. That's what we're going to go with. Free kick for Legia. It's hit the bar. And what's happened there? We've tried to clear it, but we smashed it into one of our own players. The ball is not clear yet. It is inside the penalty area. Hlusek with the ball. Pasquato can get tackled and cleared, although we are going to see the highlight from the clearance. Pasquato. That's probably not how it's said at all. And you can notice I'm just purposely avoiding pretty much all of the Polish names. Niera cuts the ball out. Smashes upfield towards, I want to say Bonatini. All the way back to the Legia goalkeeper. What are they going to do? He's just going to hold the ball up for about 7 minutes. Upfield over the halfway line, but Pila now with the ball. Matic Pila, the youngster, to Niera. Niera, where are you going to go? Can you use your pace to get past the man? Dumbaya long ball upfield, doesn't find Bonatini, all the way back to the goalkeeper once again. They love using their goalkeeper. Alex Pieler with the ball for us. Marin, through ball, Matic Pieler is there. Matic Pieler, effort is saved. It's going to be a throw-on. There is definitely another goal in this game. I don't know when it's going to come. I don't know who's going to score it, but I can feel that there is another one in it. We are 20 minutes from the end of the game. Is now the time. Bonatini to Guigon. Gets tackled. Somehow keeps the ball. Matic Pieler needs Bonatini to make a run. Holds up play. Little back flick to Alex Pieler. No relation. Matic Pieler gets it back. Guigon across. Niera. 5 in the box if he can cross it in. He does cross it in. Marin's at the back. And Marin is the one to get the goal. We have 20 minutes to play. Can we hold on, or are we going to crumble like we did in the first half and lose 6-4? 6 minutes have passed. The ball's been crossed in from Legia, but we are now going to get it clear. Guigon towards the halfway line. Bonatini has played it all the way back, which is a strange pass to play, considering we were actually making a break. It looks like they're going to score here, aren't they? They have scored. Jose Cante with a goal. What a pile of balls. Bonatini, that's 100% your fault. 10 minutes to play and another highlight. This match has got way too many highlights for my liking. Pieler forward to Leo Bonatini. Is Bonatini going to make amends for cocking up earlier? He doesn't. It is going to be a corner though. Fischer has gone over to take it. Roman Fischer, the Czech Republic midfielder, towards the 6-yard box. Leon is there. It is cleared off the line by Antolic, and now Warsaw can probably break. Kicks it into one of our players instead, and it goes into the dugout. Corner for Legia. Antolic takes it. Headed clear by Alex Pieler, but Legia are going to get the ball back. Or maybe. They might get the ball back. Antolic now on the right-hand side. Crosses in. We're going to lose this. It's over the bar. 3 minutes to play. Throw on for Legia. Nice Godder with the ball. Back to Remy. Remy in the middle. Intercepted by Parfait Guigon. Now the counter-attack is on. It is 3-on-2 though. Pieler all the way across to Niera. Niera needs someone to make a run. Forward to Bonatini. 3 in the middle now. Matic Pieler is one of them. And Matic Pieler has made it 5-4 in the 91st minute of the game. Right, we're going to have to do a sub and we're going to have to go defensive. Bonatini off for Klemenic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's maybe. Guigon drop into the midfield as well. Pieler, be a lone striker by yourself. Sure, probably shouldn't go attack and we'll go counter. If we concede now, I'm not going to be very happy. Time has disappeared. Guigon's gone and got himself injured. Right, we're playing with 0 strikers. We're playing 5 at the back. Don't care. Right, full time has to be now. We've played 3 minutes of extra injury time. It is full time. It is 5-4 after the first leg. Who do we blame? I mean, defensively, we're all right. Rosval gets a 7.0. Enzo Leon, 6.4. Nathan, a 6.5. Tongo Dumbaya, 6.2. Maybe don't play a midfield and centre-back. So, after the first round then, we are 5-4 up, and we do have a weird mid-season friendly to play like we did last season. I can never cancel them. They're just always there, and it's always against the same team. So, Fuznar are going to have 0 players to play against, because everybody's going to be rested for 2 days. It's time for match 2. You already know the score after the first leg. It is 5-4 to us. We just need to not lose, or if we do lose, only lose 1-0. A similar starting lineup then to the last match. Thomas Rosval will remain as the goalkeeper. Winston Reid comes in to the back 3 to partner Nathan and Enzo Leon. Mario Marin reverts back to being the right back. Peter Kovac has returned from his suspension, so will be the left back. Fischer and Pieler will both be the central midfielders. Marge comes in for the injured Parfait Guigon, that's his name, and Leo Bonatini and Luka Zahovic will be the strikers. On the bench, we do have Haramustic is back on there. Pieler is also on there. Dumbaya is on there as well with his yellow card. Gabriel Niera, who actually had a very good game in the last match, has dropped to the bench. You know what? We're doing that. Mario Marin isn't playing. Gabriel Niera is playing today. Could be a risk. It goes without saying that a victory here will mean that we progress to the next round. And if we go to the next round, it's something that I keep going on about, but our coefficients are going to be real good for next season. I think we're on a 7.0 now. Every time we win a game in Europe, I think we get 1 more point. So I think we're on a 7.0. A victory here will put us on an 8.0, which is starting to get pretty big. 24 minutes into the game and we finally got the first highlight. Leon back to Nathan. Fischer in the middle of the pitch. Ball forward to the Peruvian Niera. Luka Zahovic, who's not wearing his bandage anymore, runs forward, gets tackled by Pazdan. Going to keep it in play just about. I think that looked like it might have been off. Legia now with the ball on the left-hand side, in the middle. Passing it around. Oh, there's so much space for that right back at the top there, and he's going to get the ball. There it is. He's going to cross it in as well. There's two in the box, and there's Goda as one of them, and he hits it over the bar. Trying to avoid saying their names is quite difficult. Rossval to Leon. Leon's going to play it forward to Alex Pila. Pila needs to just lump it upfield, doesn't he? Tries to find the left back, but can't manage to do it. Antolic, Vesovic, in towards the penalty area. It's going to be 1-0, isn't it? It is 1-0 to Legia. We cannot lose this game. I mean, we lost to Juventus at this stage last season. I thought, you know what, Legia, team we can beat. We do have a rubbish goalkeeper. Probably not a good enough excuse. Half hour in, and it's another highlight. This time starting with a Legia goal kick. Leon heads forward. Marge isn't going to go for the header. Fisser smashes it upfield for Luka Zahovic to run onto. Leo Bonatini is in the box if he wants to use him. He's found Bonatini, and Bonatini's effort is inches wide of the post. Rossval with a free kick. We've got 5 minutes of the first half to play. Leon to Peter Kovac. His first competitive game of the calendar year. Zahovic controls it in the area. Luka Zahovic forces a save out of Kachalski. We're going to have a corner with 5 minutes to play of the first half. It's going to be Romain Fisser to take the corner. Fisser's corner goes deep to Alex Pila. Takes a few touches into Bonatini. Gets tackled. Pila has a go. And it's hit Zahovic, and Zahovic was offside. Another highlight before half-time. Nathan across to Niera, controls it. Ball forward to Zahovic. He's only got Bonatini at the front there. Bonatini is there, and he's hit the bar a couple of times, and it's now a goal kick somehow. And we're going to get to see the goal kick. What is happening with all of these highlights just before half-time? Leon's header forward isn't going to find any of our players. Vesovic, he's got the right back making a run. The right back on the ball, gets tackled by Alex Pila, and Pila now can smash it upfield to Bonatini. Bonatini's being chased all the way, gets fouled. He doesn't get fouled. That was apparently an allowed tackle. Antolic, Vesovic into that man's name. Kovac cuts it out. Roman Fisser forward to Zahovic. Now Bonatini. Marge needs some options. Finds Niera on the right-hand side. Keeps running towards the outside. Pila is there, and Pila's effort is over the bar. How have we not scored in this game yet? We've had one shot on target. It is going to go in at half-time, 1-0 to Legia, unless something happens in the next minute and a half. We are not going to score a goal if we don't bother the goalkeeper. And that's something that Legia also need to probably worry about, because they've only had one shot on target as well. But theirs at least did go in. Aggressively, that's how we do team talks now at half-time. Oh my word, I've just seen some of the ratings. Pila on a 6.2. Get off the pitch. Right, Dumbaya's on. We're going to swap you two over. Marge probably needs to come off at some point. Leon's on a 6.4. Reed's on a 6.4 as well. I don't know how we can change this, but like our defenders, I don't think can really play this system very well. So normally what happens is they just leak goals for fun. Just under the hour mark, and we've got our first action of the second half. Enzo Leon's head forward. Marge, for some reason, didn't see Antolic in front of him and thought the ball was just going to drop to his feet. Vesovic gets round his man in the middle. Reed can clear it. Marge controls it. Number 10 to Peter Kovac. Kovac takes it out wide, hits it upfield. Luka Zahovic is running onto it. He's got Bonatini in the middle. If he can find him, he crosses it in. Bonatini's effort is over the bar again. I need to do something with my strikers because they're not getting any chances on goal. Actually, they are, and they're missing all of them. Bonatini is on a 6.2. Matic Pila is going to come on. I want to bring on Haramustek, but he's just come back from an injury, so he's probably not particularly match fit at the moment. Fisser with a free kick for us just outside the area. Skims the top of the bar, but it goes over. 15 shots, 3 on target. Challenge the goalkeeper, and we might actually score a goal and win the game. 70 minutes now on the clock. I'm going to do another substitution. It is going to be Marge coming off. I have no one else that can really play there. Jovic, he can't. He definitely can't play there, but we're going to try it anyway. This might actually be his debut. I mean, he's constantly on the bench, but he never really comes on. Luka Jovic has now come onto the pitch with 10 minutes to play. We've got a corner. Fisser takes the corner. Enzo Leon is there, and Enzo Leon's effort is over the bar as well. 7 minutes left of normal time. Hlusek with the ball. The Legia Warsaw central midfielder tries to find one of their players but can't manage it. Dumbaya forward to Jovic, sitting as that shadow striker. Tries to find Niera, and Niera is going to get himself sent off. We're going to lose this game. If it stays this way, we still go through, but we lose 1-0 on the night. I don't mind that. That's not ideal, but I don't mind it. We have no more subs. Right, Jovic. How would you fancy being a right back? He's not going to be a very good one, is he? But he's going to have to do it anyway. We've got 5 minutes of normal time. Fisser's head backwards. Leon to Peter Kovac. Kovac to Fisser. Fisser forward. Matic Pila is running onto it. The youngster on the left-hand side, number 52, plays it all the way back to Peter Kovac, who's also a youngster. Back forward to Pila if he can keep it in. He does keep it in. The keeper claims the ball. We've got 4.5 minutes left. Kachowski with the ball in his hand. Long kick upfield. Jovic is the one who should be marking him. And obviously doesn't want to do it because that's not his position. Oh my word, I thought that was going in then. Injury time has been entered. We've got just under 2 minutes left to play of injury time. And it's looking like it might be a Legia highlight. Halusek on the left-hand side for Legia. Crosses in, Kante's there. Leon intercepts it. No one's closing him down. No, you silly flippin' idiots. What the hell's happened there? Why did nobody close him down? We're going to go out. We're actually going to go out. We need to go overload. It's not going to make any difference, is it? It's not going to make any difference. Right at the flippin' end. 95 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Unless we get a goal from this, and if we do get a goal from this, we will be going through. Kovac, ball forward, flicked header. Pila controls it. Go on, Matic. Matic Pila causes a flappy save from the goalkeeper, and we are going to go out because we cannot get a single flipping shot on target. Jovic falls over because he's having fun out there, because he's only 12 years old. We've gone out again at the same point. Take your time, ref. It's not like we're on a clock here. It's over. It is all over. And what a shambles. 24 flipping shots. 6 on target. 6 shots on target out of 24. How? Aggressive. I'm far from pleased over what I saw. Nick Haycock, I think we should sympathise. No! Don't sympathise with him. Tell him actually have a shot on target for once. What a pile of balls. We're out of the Europa League once again. At the same stage as we were last year. We didn't deserve to go out. We really did not deserve to go out. We scored 5 goals in Poland. And then we just don't bother to perform when we're at home. Well, that is going to do it then for this season, I guess. We'll have the usual end of season episode where hopefully we'll be in the Slovenian Cup final. We'll probably win the league. Let me have a quick check of the schedule. I reckon if we beat Gorisha there, we'll probably be crowned league champions. Even though we've still got a good 2 months left to play, we're probably going to be in a Slovenian Cup final as well, because this team is a pile of junk by the looks of it. They're a Slovenian second league side, so we should beat them quite comfortably. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually start finding some players. Enzo Leon, Enzo Leon, this is not the first time that you've done this. If we look at your form, 6.2 and a 6.4. So 2 games in a row, you've been awful. So you're getting a fine. How do I fine discipline for poor performance? 2 weeks. That's right. I'm cutting your wages by what's that? £3,400. I would fine Bonatini, but I'm not allowed to do it. Alex Pila, who went off at half time. What's his recent ratings been? He got a 7.8 in the first leg and then a 6.2. You're getting a fine of a week as well. Winston Reed should probably get a fine, but I don't think I'm allowed to because he's on loan. Well, anyway, right. Next episode then will be down here somewhere, and by somewhere, literally after the Gorisha game. Thank you very much for watching this episode. We're out of the Europa League again, at the same stage, and this time, we didn't deserve to go out, apart from in the second leg, when we were at home and couldn't actually get a shot on target. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow for the end of season.